Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Tammy Talks here. Let's talk about Married at First Sight Season 15 Episode 3. Ain't no wedding like a West Coast wedding. If you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns of various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So if you enjoy that type of content, please consider hitting the subscribe button, thumbsing up the video if you enjoy this particular piece of content, and then hop into the comment section, y'all, so we can talk about everything that happened with Stacia and Nate, because that's what we're talking about. Sasha said right now she does not have any concerns involving Nate. You know, she's just excited to be married. She's wanted to be married for so long. She's geeked. She's full of adrenaline. She's smiling. She's so excited that she's to the point of tears. I said, all right. So they were sitting down at the reception and they're talking about moving out of San Diego. She asked Nate, like, how attached is he to the city? He said that he doesn't mind moving. He's okay if, you know, he did have to leave the city or the state for any reason. Stasha feels the same way. She says she doesn't have anything that is like, you know, specifically keeping her to the city because of the type of job she has, type of career, and the life she has built for herself. She can pack up her dog and they can hit the town and they can go anywhere that they need to. So the fact that they're both willing to move out of the city and, you know, maybe relocate somewhere else, like that's like a plus on both of their sides. They're both excited about that. So he then asked her if she asked for a younger man. She said no. I said okay. She said no, she absolutely did not. She then asked if he asked for, what did he ask for? He said he asked for a younger woman between the ages of 27 and 34. And said that she wasn't even in the picture because she's 37. And I said, See, Stasha's not dumb. Sasha's picking up on all these little, I don't want to call it a microaggression, but all these little shady moments, I would say, all these little shady quips that he's throwing out here and there. She's picking up on all of it because they have told us time and time again how calculated Stacia is. How, you know, Stacia is a person that has like planned out every single moment of her life. So the fact that you have this scenario where she's gonna pick up on every single thing that he is throwing at her. Every single thing he's throwing at her. And I feel like she's just taking everything, bottling it up, and making sure that she's gonna have it to use to throw back at him when the time is right. So Nate is talking to her friends and her sister asks, "What are your true intentions? What are your true intentions with my sister? I know my sister's fine, but like, what are your true intentions? What are you really like? What's gonna happen tonight?" And he said that he wants to just talk to her so that he can really get to know her. That's his MO for tonight. That's the game plan. He wants to do a lot of talking, find out more about her, which I think is probably like the best case scenario for every couple on this show. Find out more about this person. If the physical is there today, the physical attraction will be there tomorrow. There's literally no need to go in and feel like, oh, we got to get straight to fucking. Even though Pastor Cal is going to, you know, ask y'all why y'all haven't yet if you go a little bit too long. But I feel like the main goal should, you know, absolutely be get to know this person so that you can go in and not get blinded by physical desires. You know what I mean? So Stasha's talking to his friends and they ask her, like, what's something that she might need to work on, like what is her weakness. She says she's stubborn. She's used to living a single life. She's been single for so long where she can get up and do whatever the hell it is that she wants to. So she's used to, you know, eating what she wants to eat for dinner. If she wants to get up and go do something, she's used to having that flexibility and that freedom to get up and go do that. So the fact that now she's gonna have to make concessions and be considerate about his feelings and what he might want to do, that's something that she needs to work on. She also said that she's not a very vulnerable person. She's not the best at showing her emotions, and that's something else that she wants to work on, being able to better open up to people and being able to better open up to people and show that emotional side of herself. So she said that's all she needs to work on. I said, girl, those are two pretty big things, Stacia. I get that it's only two, but I feel like those are two big things. Those are two big things to kind of work on. They then mentioned that he has a lot of female friends. Ask her how she feels about that. Stacia says she doesn't have a problem with that as long as there are boundaries that are not crossed. But she wants to know what his boundaries are because his boundaries might not mesh with what she sees as a boundary. So they want to have that conversation. I think that's very mature. I think that's the smartest thing to do. Let's find out what you feel like is appropriate with your female friends. I'll tell you what I deem is appropriate, and then we can come to some type of conclusion. Maybe somewhere in the middle, but there has to be a level of respect that we both agree on and some boundaries that we both agree on. So Megan is Nate's friend. For some reason, she is sitting right by them. She's staring at Nate. And Stacia kind of has to introduce herself to Megan and vice versa. She tells Stacia, you can always reach out to me if you need anything. If you guys need to talk or a shoulder to lean on. Like, if you need anything, call me. I am available. And I'm looking like, why would they call you? And I'm thinking, who the hell are you? And I said, that's one of the girls that Nate was hanging out with the very first episode. This is not just a buddy, okay? So then she starts talking about how they have all these game nights. And they do all these things together. They have all these game nights. And Stacia was like, I got game nights. And Nate was like, yeah, we get together and we we do game nights. So all of a sudden, Megan starts crying. She is staring at Nate and she is welling up with emotion. And Stacia said, you're getting emotional. Megan said that she loves her friends. She loves all her friends, okay? And she's just so excited and she's just so happy for him. And she wants to make sure that, she has to kind of realize herself that I now have to share you. You know what I mean? You're in a relationship now. I now have to share you. It can't just be, oh, this is, what I want to do and I have to. And I'm thinking, I was looking at that girl the same way Stacia was. Stacia was picking up what Megan was putting down. Trust and believe. Stacia was in her mind calculating. This is a heifer that used to mess around with him. Because I'm sorry, if y'all were just strictly friends, you're not about to be that emotional about this. Y'all used to mess around. Y'all are probably fuck buddies. And now you're realizing that your fuck buddy can't fuck on you no more because now he's married to a black woman that look like she's not going to tolerate and put up with no bullshit out of neither one of y'all asses. That's what that looks like. That's what that comes down to. So then Megan mentions how they go on all these hikes and they do all these things together. They go see all these sunsets, lifetimes. Roll that beautiful bean footage. So they then play in during the get to know this is what their family has to say about them section, how Nate is saying that sunsets are his thing. So was it just the two of y'all going on these sunset hikes? Or was it the entire friend group? And you can see Stacia is like thinking and putting things into perspective. While she is still excited and she's still happy, she is absolutely, totally putting all this stuff together and keeping it right here in the tuck. Okay? It's right there because she's going to be ready to pull it out when she needs to. So Megan goes on to say that, if you guys need anything to let me know. And Stacia will say, well, maybe we won't do as many game nights. You know, we don't have to do as much hiking together. See, Stash is putting in her boundaries now because what y'all not gonna do is play in my face. Absolutely not. So then Stash is talking to her friends, and her friends are asking if they're gonna have sex tonight, if they're gonna be busting it open. Stasha said, I ain't busting nothing open. And I said, okay. And then she kind of was like, oh yeah, I'm on camera. I'm not busting open anything tonight. I said, you ain't got the code switch for us, girl. We didn't already heard you. You don't have to put on airs. You said ain't nothing. You used that double negative. I heard it. I heard it. And it's fine. That's how we talk when we out casual, you know, chopping it up with our girls. When you back in the meetings, in the boardrooms, then you can worry about cleaning it up. But until now, you fine. Don't even worry about it. Nate is over there so I can put her in the right position. Stacia feels like Nate is perfect right now. Or at least perfect for her. I feel like Stash is going to be in for a very rude awakening. It looks like the two of them are going to consummate their marriage very soon. I mean, they're showering together. They're probably going to consummate their marriage over on the honeymoon. And I foresee, because they haven't shown us a lot of clips of them into the season. So this is going to go one of two ways. Either they're going to get along very well and they're going to end up being happily married, married happily ever after, or it's going to be very volatile. And I feel like Married at First Sight is now realizing that you can't take all the big stuff and put it into the trailer. So I don't know. We don't see, unless I haven't seen the entire trailer, but we haven't seen much of them past that snippet of them that is in the shower together. So we'll see how that's going to go. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. What do you guys think about Stacia and Nate? Hopefully next week we can get to the damn receptions. I don't want to hear what they got to say when they meet up with each other's family members and friends and shit. Y'all did this tonight at their reception. Let's get to the honeymoons. If you have not already, don't forget to thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, hop in the comment section. Catch you guys in the next one.